Hey guys, JJ here, and we recently covered the latest Resident Evil 9 leaks, but that was just the tip of the iceberg. Today we're diving into gameplay details from two playtests, one featuring Leon Kennedy and the other featuring Jill Valentine. So with that being said, let's get right into it. By now, it should be no surprise that Capcom is well underway with development of Resident Evil 9, and with that comes new leaks and rumors. This information comes from our good friend Andy over at Biohazard Declassified, who got it from one of his sources. In our last video, we covered highlights from the leak, including characters, locations, enemies, story, and more. If you'd like to check that out, there'll be a link down below. Now we're diving into details from the playtest held in April and September. Keep in mind, everything you're about to hear is still a rumor until confirmed by Capcom, but that means there's possible spoilers ahead, so you've been warned. And if you enjoy this video or you're just excited for Resident Evil 9, please leave a like. For all the latest Resident Evil 9 news, leaks, and rumors, make sure to subscribe. Alright, let's get into it. In April, the playtest with Jill Valentine took place in an abandoned hospital on an island. Jill's objective was to locate a serum to combat the mutamycete infection affecting the residents. During gameplay, she encountered mold-infected zombies armed with various weapons including knives, axes, scythes, and pieces of wood. Jill was equipped with a shotgun, pistol, knife, aid spray, 2 herbs, and can craft ammunition using gunpowder. She collects items dropped by zombies and solves puzzles throughout the hospital. Jill is pursued by a creature known as the Goat Man, which cannot be killed but only temporarily incapacitated. During the mission, Jill receives calls from Chris Redfield, who explains the hallucinogenic effects of the infection and stresses the importance of killing the controlling bioweapon. Chris also suggests using Rose's blood, which contains mutamycete antibodies, to create a vaccine. Barry Burton also calls Jill to discuss stronger weapon options. The hospital displays symbols of a red moon with an infinity symbol connected to the island's residents who worship the moon. The playtest ends with Jill being overpowered by the Goat Man, leaving her unconscious and infected. Next up, we have the September playlist with Leon Kennedy. In September, Leon Kennedy's playtest took place beginning on a beach at night and progressing into a forest near Mr. Simon's laboratory, where Leon's objective is to track down Simon, who is involved in creating cloned bioweapons of Evelyn. Leon encounters zombies with axes and makes a comment comparing the situation to Raccoon City. He is equipped with a machine gun, pistol, knife, and aid sprays. Leon is pursued by a witch-like woman who cannot be killed as she transforms into flies and experiences hallucinations of dog-like enemies that are also unkillable. Mr. Simon taunts Leon through a loudspeaker, and Leon observes zombies praying to a large moon by a bonfire on a beach. The playtest concludes with Leon arriving at a Blue Umbrella/BSAA base, suggesting that more agents might be needed for this mission. Now we'll move into character appearances and communication. Chris Redfield appears on screen during his calls with Jill, providing insight into the mold infection and mission objectives, while Barry Burton contacts Jill to advise her on her weapon options. He is shown with gray hair as seen in promotional material for Biohazard Night of Heroes. Now we'll move on to the environmental and visual elements. The cult symbol. The red moon with an infinity symbol represents the island's residents' connection to the moon. The setting and details. The hospital is filled with sounds of screaming infected and features reminders of Wesker's past experiments, like Jill finding vials and remembering the experiments Wesker did to her. Leon's segment in the forest and on the beach is marked with atmospheric lighting from the moon and eerie sounds, heightening the level of horror and tension. It is said that the witch can also seduce Leon with moans and screams. She has a dress, long hair, and huge boobs. I'm not making that up, that's actually what this says. The Goat Man, on the other hand, has horns, a huge mouth on his belly, and a large axe. Alright, so there you have it, all the latest Resident Evil 9 playtest leaks. There's honestly a lot in this that does sound possible, like the continuation of Evelyn's plotline. I have to admit, it would be really cool to see Leon and Jill team up. Also, it's awesome to see Barry return in some way, shape, or form. With that, there's also a lot that makes me question the authenticity of this leak, like the amount of information and details provided. It's very descriptive, Based on this information, it does seem a lot like this is the next Resident Evil 4 remake. It was very popular and sold very well, so it does make sense that Capcom would want to continue that style. I guess only time will tell. Regardless, I'm looking forward to Resident Evil 9 and can't wait for official news from Capcom. But now I'm curious to know your thoughts. Are you excited for Resident Evil 9? What do you think of these playtest leaks? What would you like to see? Let me know down below in the comments and let's have a discussion about it. If you enjoy this video, please leave a like, and for all the latest Resident Evil 9 news, leaks, and rumors, make sure to subscribe. Just want to let you guys know, G Fuel got the Resident Evil Nemesis tee back in stock. If you'd like to pick it up, use our link below and use code ROE, R-O-E at checkout to get 20% off. If you're thinking about checking it out, now is the time to do it. It's gonna go fast. The Residents of Evil is a Patreon supported channel and also supported by our YouTube members. So if you'd like to become a member and unlock access to custom badges, emojis, and exclusive live streams, click that join button down below. You can join our survival horror community on Discord, link will be in the description. As always, thank you guys so much for watching, and we hope to see you back at the Residents of Evil.